You know, I bet you two didn't know this, but in college, when he would get his hands up in a woman's hair, he wouldn't let go. He called him bobby pins.
Oh.
It's not really actually how. Michelle, you were talking about your garden.
Oh, change the subject. Okay.
Yeah.
My garden's doing very well. These green beans are from the garden. I am trying very hard.
These green beans.
Yes, are they okay?
Can I get everyone's attention? Michelle, thank you for preparing this phenomenal meal and organizing this dinner. It's extraordinary.
You're very welcome. No problem.
Justine and I have an announcement we'd like to make.
We're getting married.
Yes! Congrats, little bro! It's amazing!
Welcome to the family, Justine. Officially.
I also have an announcement that I'd like to share. Even Bobby doesn't know.
What is it?
You're gonna be a dad.
Really? Oh my god.
Pregnant.
That's great.
I couldn't have done it without you, Al. To persistence. To persistence.
Persistence.
Hey,
Hello.
why don't we give it another try tonight?
Babe, I am exhausted, and I just want to clean up all this mess. So
Get that. Counterpoint. Bobby and Justine's kid is gonna need a cousin to play with.
I'm just not in the mood.
Damn it, Michelle!
Alan. What has gotten into you? Whatever. Just play your game.
Probably wish you were still with the king.
What did you just say?
I didn't say anything.
How do you know about Hakeem?
Oh, him? He's an old associate of mine.
What are you talking about, Alan?
Our foundation.
And what does Hakeem have to do with our foundation?
Do you really want to know?
I'm just trying to understand what you're talking about.
Okay. The moment I saw you on the Cupid app, I knew I had to have you in my life. I just had to message you. You were everything I wanted in a woman and more. I mean, it's not every day you meet a beautiful woman who can appreciate the genius of classic Doctor Who. I messaged you, but you never replied.
Babe, I never got a message from you. I would have responded.
You left me on red.
Babe, I never got a message from you.
Explain this then. Just one moment. Really?
I was getting like 100 messages a day.
Cool. Didn't respond to mine. That became my motivation to have you in my life. I didn't get mad. I came up with a plan.
What was your plan?
Well, phase 1 was the most tedious. I had to have edited close to 300 pictures in Photoshop just so you couldn't do a reverse image search.
That seems very time consuming.
It wasn't. I saw it as an investment to having the woman of my dreams. I had fun creating elaborate backstories, thinking up a new hometown, personality type. I A/B tested methods to learn more about you. What works in conversation? What's a dead end for you? After about a month of that, you gave me your real name. And that's when things started to get fun.
How so?
Well, meeting face to face. Soon as I found out where you lived, I drove an hour just to witness your beauty in person. Then it took 8 hours, 10 minutes, and 40 seconds of waiting just to see you in the flesh. Man, that first day, I followed you everywhere. To your job, to your favorite restaurant. I got to see how you handled yourself socially. And I must say, you were a textbook social butterfly. I didn't want to approach you outwardly. Would have been a little creepy, and I'm no creep. Your friend Bridget caught my eye, though. I thought if I could befriend her, maybe she could introduce me to you. After about a week, I noticed that Bridget stayed behind a little bit after your friend group left. 7 minutes to be exact. So one day I approached her afterwards and we clicked. A few days later, she introduced me to you and your friend group. Do you remember our first day meeting?
Yeah, I remember. You were awkward and a bit annoying.
Yeah, and you were kind of mean. But I could understand why.
Why do you say that?
You were supposed to have a date that night, and he flaked on you. Remember? Huh.
How do you know that?
Let's put a pin in that for a second. The day you finally agreed to go out with me, that was worth the wait. I was intimidated by your beauty initially, but I didn't let that get in the way of making you mine. Every chat I'd had with you prior, that was just practice. I knew you better than you knew yourself. After that night, you had no choice but to make me the front runner for your affections. I never would have been there if I hadn't have softened you up first.
What do you mean, softened me up? It's not funny, Alan.
It's not obvious. Every flake, every mean text, every ghosting, it's all me.
Wow. How are you able to do all that and still have a life?
I made chatbots and then some burner phones. Not a big deal. Oh, and Bridget chipped in by isolating your dating and social profiles, so you only got matches from me.
Bridget?
Yeah, Bridget.
Why would she even do that?
She hated your guts. For real. And I convinced her that collaborating with me would put space between you and Christine. Because you'd be with me.
And why would she want that?
If you paid attention to people other than yourself, you would have known she's gay. You want to hear something funny? When our relationship first started making gains, I'm talking about 2 months in, Bridget came to me with this wacky idea of hiring some broke actor off Instagram and having him take you out on a couple dates. Now, I hesitated at first, obviously. Sounds crazy. But I later came to see the brilliance in her vision. So I hired a buff black guy from a city over, cued him into the plan, set him up with a Cupid profile, paid him $1,500 in cash. We were supposed to go laser tagging the day you went on that little date. Part of me wanted you to turn him down, but I knew you weren't completely soft yet. When you came back to me, though, you were like melted butter and ready to love me unconditionally.
Why would you do something like that?
Because I wanted to wake you up and show you that the best man for you is right in front of your eyes. You know, the problem with women today is that you all believe in fairy tales. Well, I'm sorry, but you've been lied to. Prince Charming does not exist. Michelle, this life you have today that you enjoy so much wouldn't have been possible not for my intervention. You're welcome. If it wasn't for me, you'd be sitting on some couch somewhere, having your heart broken over and over again.
Okay, I have to go finish washing the dishes.
I saved you from ever having to work a day ever again. You're welcome.
So, do you want to go back to my place and finish the evening?
Go back your place. Nah, if you give it up this easy, I already know you're a box of trash.
What? Hakeem! 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 Hello?
Michelle? What's wrong? Are you okay?
No. Alan, I can't do this anymore.
I'm on my way there right now. Stay put.
try again for a baby. I want to try the medication. Doctor, what has gotten you?
You ruined my life!
Well,
Get away from me!
God. Oh. Amy.
Baby, come on, let's just talk this out. Stop, it's fine. Hey.
I still can't believe what happened. Did you see how she looked?
Shh, Bobby, don't be so loud.
Sorry.
You know what happened to her?
You're such a good husband for staying with Michelle. I'm happy your baby survived the accident.
Me too. She is the love of my life. I'll never let her go.
Michelle, it's almost 2 in the morning. Is everything okay?
No. I need to tell you something.